Go ahead. Make my day.
Long live the king. You killed him. No. I am your father.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too. Ah!
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Nickolas Zombie, joined by me, Nickolas Zombie. Hey, what's up? Looking good. It's been a while. Thank you. That's right. It's a solo movie corner, or offshoot, or a shoot the shit segment we cut in somewhere. I don't really know what we're gonna do with this, but anyway, it's me. How you doing? And if you couldn't tell by the title, it's a movie review of Madam Web. So, just to clarify, I did know that it was going to be bad. I saw everything, and I was like, whatever. It's. I don't want to see that. But it was my sister's birthday, and she wanted to see it, and I tried to tell her, no, it's gonna look. It looks pretty bad. Maybe we see something else. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. And she was like, no, I'm gonna see that. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Whatever. It can't be as bad as everyone said it was. Holy fuck. Because you know how, like, the internet's hyperbolic and just everyone just piles on and it's bullshit. Sometimes that just speaks an unbridled truth. And this is one of those times. I don't know exactly why Sony's doing this. I mean, money, I guess, Spider-Man, all that. But good God, this movie was just terrible. Like, I've had shits that have brought me more entertainment than this movie. I've done absolute boring garbage that's brought me more in life than this movie has any entertainment value. It was just so fucking dumb. Like, people kept saying, like, oh, it's like a 90s, early 2000s movie, or superhero movie. And kind of, but I feel like those had something to it. You know what those had? Those had the fact that we didn't have good fucking movies like Spider-Man 2 or Deadpool or Guardians of the Galaxy. And I never thought this movie was going to be Guardians of the fucking Galaxy, but holy fuck. I don't even know the last movie I saw that was so fucking garbage. Like, what the hell? Maybe, I don't know, did I see Fan Four Stick? Maybe Fan Four Stick? I don't recall that movie. I remember seeing a lot of gray. The thing was naked, but he didn't have a rock dong, so that was kind of weird. Like, you had the opportunity, but you chose not to. Stupid. Should have been a stalactite. Or stalagmite. I'm not too sure which one of those is pointing down. Either way, the thing aside, Madam Web was just so boring. Like, the main actress just seemed so fucking not there. Like, she was like, I am contractually obligated to be here. I am not contractually obligated to try. Like, oh my god. And then, like, the spider people. Okay, there's two spider people. There's a spider women that you see who are only in those fucking costumes for a minute and a half, if that. Like, it's future sites. Like, I can see the future and they're gonna kill this guy or they're gonna be superheroes. But, like, it's just so stupid. And then we never get to see them in real time of the movie become those people, which, okay, I guess that's trash. That's some Wolverine looking at his suit, but never putting it on trash, which is now going to be fixed. But, god damn. And then there's other spider people. There's Amazon spider people. And I like comics. I read them every once in a while. I watch a lot of YouTube comic content. I like Comics Explained. I like Comic Pop. I like all that. They're really good. They explain a lot of weird, cool, fun, stupid comic shit. I don't know if I've ever seen anything about Amazonian spider people. And they had like red paint, but they were like covered in twigs, so they kind of looked like Spider-Man, but they weren't Spider-Man. Oh, that was a whole... So, I don't like to do the rundowns, because like, I don't want to tell you the whole fucking movie, but I'll run it as fast as I fucking can. Madam Web's mom's in the Amazon. She gets fucking murked after she finds this special spider by some dude she paid to fucking protect her, but he wanted spider powers, and then she gets saved at the very end by spider people, but not really saved, just saved enough to where she can give birth to Madam Web, and then they give her a spider bite that gives her somewhat powers, kind of, but it's kind of weird, like it saved the baby but didn't save her. I don't fucking know. And then Madam Web's a fucking EMT with Uncle Ben for some reason, and they're friends, but she's... Throughout the whole movie, it's like, how is anyone's fucking person's friend? They make a joke like, oh, I won, I got this cookie that says winning personality, it must be yours. And she's like, haha, fuck you. And that's like the most, until like maybe the end, where she kind of has a little bit of personality. Other than that, she is like a fucking plank of wood. It's fucking... Ugh. So, anyway, EMT, she starts, she sees all the spider girls, like, randomly throughout her day. She goes on her day to go save somebody who's on a tilting car and a bridge, which Spider-Man loves to put people on tilting cars and fucking bridges, like, every fucking... Always gotta be a tilting car or some kind of bridge. Needs to be something going on a bridge. I don't know why that's a Spider-Man trope, but it is. So, anyway, she saves some guy in a car, but then she gets stuck in the car, and the car falls, and she hits her head, and that triggers her spider ability, kind of, to see the future. I can see the future, is all I could think of from T4 Star. Like, just that fish guy, you see, like, I can see the future. Please look that up. I don't know if S can clip that in.
I can see the future!
Anywho, that's all I could see. Arc here, every time she, like, kind of mentioned it. So then she, like, gets this vision somehow. And if I'm missing parts, who gives a fuck? This movie's... Don't fucking waste your money. I went on a Tuesday. It's cheap. $5 movies. I wish I didn't give it that. But fuck it. Again, it was like a birthday thing. That's fine. Even my sister said it was stupid. She's like, this sucked. I was like, I told you. But hey, whatever. Spend quality time, I guess. But yeah. So she sees the future, starts trying to... She sees these girls are gonna get murked on a train. She saves them from evil Spider-Man, because all he is evil Spider-Man. I know his name's Ezekiel, some shit from the comics, and he is not the character from the comics at all. So they made him evil Spider-Man, so he could have a Spider-Man suit and do somewhat Spider-Man things, except no web slingers, which is like, give him some kind of web slingers, give him some kind of like projectile. I don't know why you're just having this guy here. Whatever. So she saves them. He starts murking cops. They think she's kidnapped these children, which I don't understand why she can't just like go to the cops and be like, I didn't kidnap these children. Look at these children. Let them tell you. I guess that would have just made too much sense or been logical. I don't fucking know. It was dumb. Anywho, she dumps the kids in the woods for 3 hours. She's like, I need to go do research on spiders on my mom's books. Stay in the woods. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't do nothing stupid. And I'm giving her this like attitude. Her real attitude was, I'm gonna go look at books and find out what's going on. You guys stay here. 3 hours. Just stay here. Don't do anything dumb. walks to the car, opens the car. Don't do anything dumb. Leaves. And, God, like, 3 hours. What the fuck? What the fuck are we doing for 3 hours? She gave him a bag of jerky. And like, by the time she gets back, it's like nighttime. It's like, how fucking cold is it? You're in New York. What time of year is this? What the fuck is going on? I think they have school. They're like teenagers. Like, the reason that guy wants to kill him, I don't know if I went over it, I don't really care, is like he's seen visions of them murdering him in the future. So he needs to murder them before they can murder him. It's dumb. Anywho. So yeah, she leaves, she finds out the spider origins or some of her mom's bullshit notes. And then they go to a fucking diner because one of them's just stupid rich, apparently. She's just like, yeah, my parents aren't around, so I skateboard because, I'm fucking cool, but I'm actually hiding a lot of pain. And it's like, okay, I guess. And I don't know, I haven't seen Euphoria. I know Sydney Sweeney's a thing. She's hot. That's about it. In this movie, she is the fucking just like, oh my god, guys, we gotta listen to Sydney, or I think that's her name, the Man and Web lady. I don't know. She's like, what can I do? How can I help? Oh no, oh god, you need to save us. She's kidnapping us. Like, the way she just delivers her lines is just so fucking weird. Like, what are we going for? We're going for like innocent but stupid but smart, but I don't fucking know. She was fucking annoying. She just annoyed me throughout the film. I get it. She's hot. That's awesome. Better seen not heard sometimes, I guess. And then the other ones, I can't even remember their names. I don't think I remember that Swedish lady chick's name. I just know Madam Web, Uncle Ben, and Peter Parker's mom's in there. Oh, Peter Parker's in this movie. They never say Peter Parker, but he's the baby who gets born at the end. And they keep tossing the weird, dumb responsibility line out there, like, once you accept the responsibility, you will get the power. And I'm like, just don't use those combinations of words. I get it. It's spider adjacent. Have some fucking self-control and keep your hand off your dick and not jerk off the responsibility. Power. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. I really hope that some writers, like, I know they were doing a job, getting money. Hey, it's hard out there. But I really hope in the back of their head it was like, God, we just need this movie to shut the fuck up. Anywho, I digress. They go to a fucking diner. She sees a vision of the future of them getting all fucking murked in the diner, which is nice. I guess you get to see people get murked. I saw a bunch of horror trailers before this movie, and I thought, is this a horror movie? Is this supposed to be a horror movie? Because I'm not scared at all. But, I guess there's like 2 or 3 like horror trailers. I'm like, what the fuck is, what? Like, I was never scared of the evil Spider-Man. There was no like menacing thing. Oh, and then the way evil Spider-Man tracks them, it's the movie set in 2003. So he like fucks this NSA agent lady. Like, he seduces her to his apartment, and then he poisons her, and then give me the code to your thing and I'll stop the venom in your body. And she does, and then he just murks her. So now he's using NSA 2003 technology to track the Spider-Girls. And the fucking, oh my god, one of the stupidest things he was like, from your description, this is how they look. And it's not like a sketch, it is a full, just photos of them in their spider outfits. And then like, we don't know what the time frame is, so we're gonna de-age them by 10 years. And instead of de-aging them in their spider outfits, they just have pictures of them as they are now. And it's like, what the fuck is that stupid ass shit? I'm like, okay. Alright, anyway, so that's how he's tracking them, NSA. That's why they're in the middle of the woods, and that helped. And then they fucking go to the diner, and then some random trucker sees a newspaper that must have been printed that afternoon, or insanely fast, of pictures of them. And he's like, calls the cops, and then he like hacks into the evil Spider-Man hacks into the local police dispatch and fucking just like, oh, nothing to see here. Don't worry about it. And then he fucking goes after him. Like, okay, person we've never heard from you before. Sure, that sounds right. Anywho, so Madam Web comes back to the forest and they're all gone because duh. And she sees a vision of them in the diner and getting murked by evil Spider-Man, and that happens. And they're like starting to bond. They're flirting with some teenage boys in the fucking corner, dancing on the table. And I'm like, they're dancing on the table of diner. I'm like, those waitresses would have your asses out. They would do some goddamn Waffle House shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing on top of my table? Fuck that bullshit. You don't get those scuff marks on my table. Scuff marks will be the least of their worries. So, Madeline has a view of that, like, and a vision of that, and she's just like, oh no, let's try this again, after she just got stabbed. So, she starts driving, and it's like it's toxic. Britney Spears is toxic, is playing. It's supposed to be this badass scene, I guess, of her driving, and it is... She's just so fucking draining. Like, it was just so, like, she's uninterested. Like, let's try this again. Like that. Like, I can't. Every time I quote it, I'm giving her so much more attitude than she has. Anywho. So, the girls are dancing on the fucking thing, like, in her vision. By this time, it's real. And then they see evil Spider-Man walk in the door, nonchalant. And then they're like, we gotta go. And then Madam Web pulls out her most Madam Web power, slamming into people with a vehicle. And she just crashes the fuck through the goddamn doors of the diner and murks him. I mean, he's fine, he's a spider person, but if there was anyone around, and they'd be fucking murdered. I don't think she cared. Maybe she saw in the vision that, oh, well, no one's around him, I can do it. It's questionable. But, yeah, I digress with that. So she murks him. She's like, get in the car, we gotta go. And she's like in the taxi. And, like, he grabs her and starts poisoning her. And, like, she, like, kicks him off. And she's like, oh, God, neurotoxin or whatever. Takes the girls to some hotel. I think she has a vision of leaving them and going back to the place. And then it's very... I don't know exactly if this happened, if it was in her mind, if it was a vision. She, like, talks to him. He's like, just give the girls. They mean nothing to you. They'll murder me. And I don't want to die, basically. So I got to murder them first. So she back to the room, and she never left. And she's like, I got to protect these kids. And then she teaches them CPR because I guess she's an EMT, and it's like the only thing she knows how to. This is something I know, and maybe one of you guys will have no heartbeat. So here's how you do CPR. And they're like, thanks. Wow, you're a good teacher. All right. And then she leaves to the Amazon. Well, first she calls Ben Parker, Uncle Ben, and he's like, I need you to watch these girls. All this is happening. I can't explain, or like it's weird, but trust me. And he's like, wow, that's crazy. Well, you didn't ask for it either, so yeah, I'll help you. I'll take these 3 random girls to my sister's house that I am staying at, because Peter Parker's dad's an asshole and is not with his wife, who is due to have a child in 3 weeks. So Uncle Ben is Uncle Benning it up and, like, you know, being responsible. Also, they mention Aunt May, but there's like, oh, I met somebody. It's like, oh, what's her name? And he just like, me. And they're like, okay, I guess. I don't know why you can't just say May, or I guess Spider-Man Marvel bullshit. They even have a thing where, like, in the baby shower, she gets there and, like, she's like, oh, we got to guess the name. And she's about to say the name of, oh, well, the boy's name is, and the balloon pops. And it's like what are you edging us? Are you edging us, Peter Parker? Or are you actually going to say it? Or are you just not going to say it? And we're supposed to be like, oh, I know Spider-Man's. I know Spider-Man. That's Peter Parker. That's Peter Parker right there. It's like, yeah, that's, wow, you are. Hey, you've seen movies, huh? You know the most popular superhero in the fucking world, huh? I don't know what that accent was, but fuck it. It's more entertaining than this movie. So I know I said I was going to run through the whole thing, but I'm running through the whole thing because I got a bunch of gripes throughout. So, where was I? Uncle Ben's watching the girls now as she goes back to the Amazon to where her mother went. And also, there's this whole undertone, like, I hate my mom. Why did she go to the Amazon when she was pregnant? She should have known better. She died because she was fucking obsessed with spiders. I hate spiders. Fuck spiders. Okay, Madam Web. I get it. You hate spiders, whatever. Also, they never call her Madam Web. That's not like a needle drop at the end. It's not like no one. There's no we are Madam Web. It is what it is. Anywho, so we get to her in the Amazon, and at this point, I'll be honest with you. They have nice recliners. The movie theater we went to, I was comfy. I knew this was gonna be trash, and I was just taking it in. And it was just so much bullshit. I just started taking a little bit of a nap, just a little bit of a doze. My eyes got a little heavy, and then boom, loud ass fucking noise. And I'm like, oh shit. Okay, I'm watching it again. And like, I swear to God, whoever edited this movie, whoever did the sound design of this movie, whoever was in charge of that, just knew, like, this part is fucking dragging. And the rest wasn't great, but by the time people get here, they've lasted this long. They're tired. They are done. In this part, especially, just a nice little low. They've heard Dakota Johnson's uninterested voice, just delivering lines like this throughout the film. I don't know. I don't want to be here. I'm going to give you to your parents. They've heard this throughout the whole film, and I need to wake them the fuck up. So here's a boom noise. And that's what that was. Well done, sir. Good work. I woke up. Thank you. So anyway, she meets the spider people that saved her as a baby, and then, like, he's like, you haven't unlocked your full potential of powers. Do you trust me? And she's like, I guess I have no fucking choice. I'm in the middle of the Amazon with you. There's nothing else I can do. Which is exactly like, oh, okay, cool. Again, I feel I've heard someone say this, and it feels like there's ad-lib lines where it's like, yeah, I guess I'm fucking here. Like, people, they just, this stuff you would say. Every once in a while there'll be a line like that where, like, that's a little too well written for this movie. I feel like that's just organic dialogue. Anywho, so he just pushes her into a fucking pool, the pool that she was born in, and like, but he doesn't push her. He, like, Doctor Strange pushes her, and like her soul goes into the pool, and then she can see like the past of her mom being pregnant and talking to like a doctor, and the doctor's like, your daughter's going to be born with this debilitating disease. She will probably die, and it is up to you, or I can offer you tissues. And the mom's like, fuck you, I'm gonna fucking go to the Amazon and fucking feed her a spider and save my baby. And then, like, she can see her mom. It goes to fucking Attack on Titan, where fucking Aaron's going back in time, seeing his dad, and like, do it now, fucking eat the armor Titan, or whatever. Deep cut references for Attack on Titan now. It's that though. It's really that, because then she's talking to her mom like, you did it, you saved me. And I'm like, are you really talking to your mom, or is this like a vision for yourself? Because this is like a endless loop thing where, like, you told your mom she did it, so she's gonna do it. I swear to God, someone saw Attack on Titan and put that in the movie. And they're like, oh, I wonder if anyone's going to get my Attack on Titan reference. I did, sir, or madam. I did. This guy on this random YouTube channel with 20 views, he got that reference. You're welcome. Anywho. So she Attack on Titans it. And then she's like, my mom loved me. She did this to save me. Oh, I'm such a bad daughter for hating my mom. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I don't care. Anyway, then it cuts back. She understands her powers a little bit more. And then it goes to Uncle Ben with the girls. And the girls are being fucking bitches. Just like throwing popcorn around. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Fucking assholes. What the fuck are you doing? This man's taking you and protecting you in his home, and you're just throwing popcorn. Dicks. Anyway, and then Peter Parker's mom goes into labor early, so they have to get her to the fucking hospital. And then basically it becomes, we gotta get them to the hospital. Let's take these girls who are going to be, you know, eaten by a Spider-Man. Or 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Cut that S if you can. If not, weird little interlude. Anywho, so basically they have to go and get Peter Parker's mom to the hospital. They take the girls for some reason, and they just like stare out every single fucking window. It's like the one Spider Girl's just like looking out the window. Oh, whoa, what's going on? The world's out there. It's like, okay, cool, great. That's stupid as fuck, but whatever, I guess. So she does that, and then the NSA Spider-Man fucking finds them because she looked at a camera. And then when Madam Web gets back to Uncle Ben's house, she sees that they're not there, and then she has a vision, and then she has to basically go save them. And they get stuck in traffic or some shit, and then evil Spider-Man's gonna kill them. And then Madam Web does her signature Madam Web move where she just fucking goes through a wall with an ambulance and fucking again murks evil Spider-Man with a different vehicle. This man's got hit by a bunch of cars. It was pretty sick. I guess it wasn't even that entertaining. It was cool because like again, but whatever. Anywho, does that. Earlier in the movie, there was this stupid bullshit scene where, like, there's a fireworks factory and a Pepsi company. I don't fucking know. There's a dangerous building. She takes them to the dangerous building. They need to get on top of the roof. She sees the fucking thing where, like, they're going to get in a helicopter and, like, get saved. And then Spider-Man comes in. They're lighting up the fireworks. Oh, my God. They got to the fireworks factory. This is how bad the movie is. They got to the fireworks factory, and I didn't give a fuck. Oh my God, I love that Simpsons joke. I don't think it was meant to be that, but they tried to save it with a fireworks factory. Holy fuck. I just got that. Oh my God, my mind's fucking blown.
When are they gonna get to the fireworks factory?
I in the movie I was so bored. I never even said when they're going to get to the fireworks factory because I never believed there was a fireworks factory. And then in the end, there's a fireworks factory, and you've drained me of anything I could care, and I don't give a shit. Fuck this movie. Holy shit. Anyway, at the end, she sees all the girls get in trouble, and she sees a way to save them, but she like unlocks this weird like power where she can like she sends 3 different versions of herself to help the girls, but I don't know if they're like physical or like just mental projections or like possible timelines where she helps all 3 of them at the same time. It made no fucking sense. The building falls, kills Ezekiel. She has some stupid triumphant bullshit moment where and like every line she says, no one believes. I don't believe. She's just like, yeah, I was the one that you were running from. Madam Web. Bleh. It doesn't even happen. Anywho, she falls in the water with the fireworks factory next to the water, of course, and then a firework hits her in the fucking eye, and she is blinded, I guess. And then one of the girls jumps in and saves her from the river. And then they start doing the CPR. They do that thing that she taught them. Like, hey, camera, hey, look at that fucking check off CPR. Trash. They save her. Her eyes are all fucked up and blind. She's in the hospital. And, like, there's this super stupid fucking scene where the nurse comes in and is like, are y'all immediate family? And then Madam Web's sitting there with fucking stupid bandages on her eyes like, yes, they are family. And then the nurse just fucks off. She just literally fucks off. It's like, okay, that was stupid as fuck. Oh, you see Peter Parker get born. No one says his name. No one gives a shit. What the fuck ever. Like, ooh, look, a baby with no powers. Cool, neat. Stupid. And then it cuts to Madam Web's sanctuary or apartment, basically. And she's in a fucking wheelchair, robotic wheelchair, like her wearing a little red and her fucking red visor, and it's fucking stupid as shit. And she's doing our little psychic fucking like things, like bless you. It's like, what? Achoo. Oh, thank you. And then it's just some stupid fucking shit. And just like, how's your sight? And it's like, I can see better than ever. You are fucking blind. What the fuck? She's like, I can see better than ever. And it's like, do you see us? It's like, yes, I see you, blah, blah, blah. It's like a little 30-second montage of them like in the future doing things. I can see the future and doing bullshit things in their spider suits. And like, yeah, I see you powerful and strong, just like you are now. And then it's like all three of them, and then Madam Web's like hovering above them. She's like a ghostral spectral in her costume. And the movie ends. And oh my fucking god. How in the world where Batgirl got canceled, maybe Batgirl was trash like this, maybe Warner Bros. Or Secret Heroes, like that gets canceled. That Coyote versus Acme thing that people want to see is that delete it. But Sony, just through the power of fucking pure will of not losing Spider-Man, will put out the most garbage fucking films. Truly outrageous. But yeah, that's my review of Madam Web. I've seen people shit on this movie all through on like TikTok, YouTube, whatever. I also saw a video where someone's like, I'm not gonna shit on this movie because it's really hard to make movies, and obviously the studio probably was in there and really didn't help and really probably put a lot of pressure, and that's true. That's probably damn true. And it's insanely hard to make a movie. You had no idea how many people worked on this. No idea how many fucking man hours went into this. No idea how many fucking creatives thought they were making something cool or thought there was a possibility to make something cool. But at the end of the fucking day, someone came in here and fucked this thing up. Or it was fucked up from the start because Sony just wanted to keep that Spider-Man. And holy shit, did they make a fucking turd of a movie. Turd's not even the right word. Okay, you know when you're about to fart and it turns into a wet fart and then you just shit your pants and you're like clenching your cheeks but it's oozing out. That is a more pleasurable experience than sitting through this fucking 2-hour movie. Because you know why? Because you're alive. You live in a human experience that everyone goes through, no matter how rich or how poor, how old or how young. Everyone's gone through that. You're living a human experience. But Madam Web is the most dead-eyed fucking film you've seen in a long time. There's plenty of worse films. There's plenty of films that had no fucking money. There's plenty of films that had a fucking person who thought that was making art and just Tommy Wiseau did. But God, how can it be so bad? Like I didn't see Morbius again. I went to this because most of us want to see a movie. And I was like, okay, fine. I keep hearing it's bad. Can't be that bad. It was bad. It was bad. Don't see this. If you had an inkling of like, maybe the internet can't be completely all shitty on it. It has to have some qualities. It did not. Go see Lisa Frankenstein. Go see fucking what's that one Kingsman guy? Argyle. Go see fucking go see anything else. Anything else. I don't care what the fuck you see. Anything else. If you're gonna go to a movie, anything else, don't go to this movie. If you go to this movie, sneak in. And then once you realize what you've done, you've spent no money and you can leave guilt-free. Fuck this movie. Fucking terrible. Holy shit. Hopefully this audio came out well. I don't really do solo content. If you liked it, neat. Let me know. If you thought, man, I had no idea he could ramble on like this for 30 plus goddamn minutes. Well, you found out. But yeah, That's the review. Fuck this movie. Oh, and Esp did want me to maybe pull out some kind of meter or of some sort. Like I believe we have a odds and ends meter, right? Esp, if you want to pull that up, this is the meter of odds and ends game. And get this shit the fuck out of here. Get it the fuck out of here. It's time for the hard meter. Yes, you all know my rankings. You all know what I do. If you saw our Godzilla -1 review, that got a stiff, thick, pulsating 5 out of 5 hard. Madam Web is going to get a flaccid, rotting, putrid, disease-ridden, zombie-like micro shaft. Zero is like, there's no qualities. Zero is you put a camera on the floor and it just ran. And I'm sure there are movies like that. People probably worked hard. I can't in good faith say zero. So I'm gonna say 0.5. I liked seeing Adam Scott. It was nice seeing him there as Uncle Ben. That's cool. But yeah, the penis has gone inside of itself. That's the hard meter rating I give you. I give you turtle. Anyway, that was me. That's Single Zombie. That's the review. Like, share, subscribe, do the thing, and I'm out.
Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this odds and ends gaming video. If you did, please consider leaving a like, commenting, sharing with your friends, and subscribing if you haven't already. And as always, don't forget to settle down.